you.
Machine is this?
This one is an auto-refractor. On to the next one. Got lots of tests and scans today.
That's good.
Following us around today. She started working recently.
Okay, yep, no worries. So this machine is what you call this machine?
This is an OCT.
OCT.
Yeah.
Stands for
optical coherence tomography. Switch in onto that left-hand side. And forehead against the top there. This will just take some photos of the front part of your eye. Just watching that green star, that's it. And just leaning forward into that as well. Have a blink. No blinking just for a second. Blinking normally now. You can place your chin on the other side a bit to the right. Just have a blink. Eyes as wide as you can. One more blink. Just holding still. Blinking normally now. Okay, you can sit back. And another scan is in the next room.
this is the machine we're using. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, so this machine is?
This is a Paramus.
Paramus, okay.
Okay, so Mike, you can come forward and you can place your chin onto the bottom there. Good.
Yeah. Paramus, so what does this do?
This one checks the size of your pupils.
Okay.
That's it. Good. And what you need to do is, keep watching there.
Should I move forward or?
No, that's okay. As long as your forehead is against the top and your chin is on the bottom. Yep, just watching the center of the machine, of all the rings. Yep, just watching the center for me.
Oh, center.
Yeah, just watching down the middle. Yeah.
So I become cross-eye.
Yeah, no, so just watching down the center of the machine, so just down the middle, where all the center of the rings are. Watching the center there, right in the middle. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, good. Watching there. It's going to be a little bit brighter here. And a little bit brighter again. Okay, good. You can sit back. That one's done.
Makes me cross-eye. So this machine checks the
Size of your pupils.
size of the pupil.
You can come forward here again, get another one.
Yeah.
Good. Watching the center there, that's it. Good. Have a blink. Good. Now keeping your eyes nice and wide there. Let's be a bit bright for these ones. Have a blink. Good. Okay. Check out your left eye. Have a blink first. And eyes as wide as you can here. Big, big eyes. Okay, good. You can sit back. We'll do your right eye a couple more times. Get a bit better quality from the right eye in the photos.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can come forward again, same thing. Good, watching that center there. Have a blink first. Good, and eyes as wide as you can here. Try to keep still, watching the center there. Good. Have a blink again. Keep watching the center, you're moving your eye around a little bit there. Have a blink. Have a blink again. Good, holding nice and still, keeping your eye watching the center. Okay, good, you can sit back.
It's a bit hard, like making my eyes cross eyes. I cannot focus on. So just the very middle part, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, we'll test out your prescription now.
Yep. Everything good?
Yeah, everything's pretty good so far. This one's to that chair there. And you haven't worn your contact lenses for a few days,
Yeah,
right?
since Friday.
Since Friday.
last one.
You can take your glasses off. You can place them on the table there.
So, am I myopic, astigmatism, or?
Yeah, you're short-sighted, so you have myopia,
Yeah.
and you have a very little amount of astigmatism.
Okay. Even though I have a negative 600 in the contact lens?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
You can pop these ones on. You can pop those around your ears, and I'll make them a bit tighter for you once you have them there.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can let go. Great. I'll test your right eye first. On the chart, Michael, can you have a try of this line here? Can you see this one? Third from one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's two main components that we're looking at. One of it is your prescription, because we have to measure whether your prescription is stable. So we've measured from your glasses and we measured today, and they're quite similar, which is good. Yeah, and with your glasses, you're still getting 20/20 vision. So we know that it's still quite stable, which is good. The other thing we look at is the cornea. So that's this part of the eye, the front section of the eye.
Yeah.
And that's where we do laser surgery on. We're measuring the thickness of your cornea, because during the surgery, the doctors are taking away a little bit of tissue from the cornea. So it's making it a bit thinner. So we have to measure that you have enough here. Yeah, but with your corneal thickness, it's very normal. So with your right eye and with your left eye, you've got a lot of thickness here, which is good. Yeah. So with those two things, yeah, you are suitable for laser surgery.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you have any initial questions or things I can help answer for you about laser though? Otherwise, I can just talk to you about it.
So just all laser.
Everything's just done by the laser machine.
Okay.
That's right.
So just the recovery from the first day. What will I experience, or do I have to put in?
Yeah.
Ointment?
So I'll run you through the whole process.
Okay.
So I'll start with the day of the surgery. The surgery happens here, and you're here for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, and we take you through testing, and we give you some medication to help you relax. The surgery,
that's like anesthesia, or?
they're tablets that help you feel more relaxed, but we don't give you any like local or general anesthetic.
So it's like Valium or
Yeah,
something?
kind of like Valium, but a little bit stronger than Valium.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the surgery, you're still awake, but you're a lot more calm and a lot more relaxed. You're only in the surgery room for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, so it's very quick. And your eyes they put some numbing eye drops in your eyes. So there's no pain in the surgery.
Okay.
It only takes about, for the laser, so everything, they don't have to do any cutting, there isn't any incisions or anything like that. It's just laser. And it takes probably about 45 seconds for each eye.
45 seconds.
Yeah, so that's without any pain as well. You don't feel anything. But after the surgery, they put a contact lens on your eye
Okay.
to help protect your eye. It doesn't have any prescription in it. It's just a soft contact lens.
Okay.
Yeah. So they do that for each of your eyes, and then they put the contacts in, and then you go home. So when you go home, let's say you take about...
So when I go home, I cannot still see or anything?
The vision will
Someone
probably be maybe the first 3 or 4 lines.
Oh.
Yeah, so
So
it'll be...
someone has to drive me?
Yeah,
or
someone has to drive you
or
home,
the
because
taxi?
also you have the medication in your body, and it's only before 1 week before you can start driving anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's when you get legal driving vision.
Okay. 1 week after.
Yeah, that's right. So that's where people take 1 week off from working, driving, exercising. And for the first 3 days, you're meant to just stay at home, because we give you some more tablets that help you with your recovery, and they make you quite drowsy as well. So kind of like the Valium tablets. And we give you lots of eye drops to use. So that's the first 3 days. It's not painful, but it's more uncomfortable. So there's a lot of dryness. It feels a bit irritable, but it shouldn't be much pain.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the first 3 days. On your 4th day.
So all of this, like, there's a paper.
Yes, that's
okay,
right.
Okay.
On your 4th day, you come back
Yeah.
and we take out your contact lenses for you. So within that period, you just keep it in the whole time. So even when you sleep and even when you shower.
Oh, you can still shower on the first day or second or third?
So you can still shower throughout that period.
Okay.
Yeah. But on the
Just
4th
close
day.
the eyes.
Yeah. And with showering, only shower neck down.
Neck down.
Yeah. So not anything on the face or the head for those first 3 days.
Mm.
But usually on the 4th day, you can start to consider to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Then from the 4th day to the 7th day, you can start adjusting, maybe go out for a walk, see how you go. But after 1 week, that's when people maybe try some driving or working, sometimes a week and a half if you feel like you need a few more days. Yeah, so that's the early period. That's still quite early. And your vision should be about the middle line with the ECTNL.
ECTNL.
Yeah, that's about roughly where your vision will be by about 1 week. Yeah, so it's actually quite a big difference compared to where you are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, without your glasses, that is. Because without your glasses, you can't see anything.
No.
Yeah, not even close. But there's about 4 checkups actually. They span across about 6 months. But usually with your vision, it should start crisping up by about 3 to 4 months.
3 to 4 months.
Yeah, for you to get closer to 100%. Yeah, but it's usually that 1 month, people get a lot of their vision back by within that first one or 2 weeks, and even 1 month. Then the next few months just a little bit slower. Yeah, so you have like 70-80% vision by then already. So yeah, and there's a lot of dryness for about 2 months, but we'll give you some eye drops to use. Then that will start to settle down, and wearing your sunglasses more often, because in the beginning your eyes will be more sensitive to light. Then also by about 2 months that starts to settle down as well.
2 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So more in the beginning. So first few weeks it's more sensitive and more dry, but it starts to get less. Then by 2 months it'll start to fizzle out and go away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not the same amount of dryness and
So
light.
this one, the polarized sunglasses,
Yep.
or do you need a special?
Oh, anything that's non-prescription.
Okay.
Yeah. So are they prescription one or non-prescription?
No, this one just polarized.
Yeah, that's fine. You can use those ones.
Okay.
Yeah, polarized glasses are good.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the whole pathway through surgery. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just at night time, is it gonna be itchy, or do I
Usually
have
not
to wear
itchy. It might
any-
be a little bit dry,
Dry.
but before you go to sleep, just put some eye drops in. That should help. But we give you some goggles to wear in the
Okay.
first 3 days.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so people
yeah.
don't rub their eye or touch their eye accidentally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole process. Yeah.
Mm.
With risks, one of the risks are the chances of complications, and that's called corneal ectasia. That's where your cornea doesn't get a normal or regular result on the surface. It's a little bit irregular.
What do you
So,
mean irregular? Like,
sorry?
what do you mean irregular?
So not normal. It's not a normal result, it's a complication.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe
So-
the infection or something.
Oh, well, this corneal ectasia is more to do with the structural integrity of the cornea, which has kind of been compromised. So that means with your vision, it doesn't get to 100%. Yeah, and people can't get another laser surgery if they've had that complication. But the chance is very small. It's about 1 in 30,000. Yeah, so it's a very, very small chance of that happening.
Okay.
Yeah. Another risk is...
Especially if you check that my
Yes,
cornea is healthy.
That's
and,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your cornea is quite normal, which is good.
Yeah.
And the other thing is the chance of regression. So that means if you had laser surgery, but it only lasted for like maybe 3 or 4 years, then a bit of your prescription came back. Not 600, but maybe like 100. But if that happens to you and you're not happy because your vision is a little bit blurry, we have a 5-year warranty, and you can come back and we can do a second round for you free of charge.
5 years.
Yeah.
So it's like for if hopefully it's not happening every year, something's wrong. I have
That's
to
right.
come back here.
That's right.
Oh, Okay.
Yeah, but it's a small chance. It's about 5% of that
5%.
happening.
Okay.
So in other words, about a 95% chance you wouldn't have to come back for a second round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's something that can happen through any kind of the lasers. Yeah, and that's just the body kind of changing a little bit. Yeah, but it won't come back to 600 at all. It'll be like something small. Yeah. Yeah, so it's not guaranteed to work right away, but most of the time it does give you a good result. There's a small percentage of people that it might not get the right result right away. But that's why we offer that 5-year warranty, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, because we are aiming on average for about 10 to 15 years for your long distance.
This company, how long it has been?
Probably, like how long this company's existed?
Yeah.
Maybe like over 20 years, 20,
So
25
from that
years.
time, how many came back for that?
Oh man, I mean, if you think about 5% of the population, so that it means that, I guess, if you think about 1,000 people that have come through, that means about 50 people have had a
50.
second round out of every
Oh.
1,000. Yeah, so it's a small group of people, but it's not like we can't do anything to help them. We can still help people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all surgeries have their own risks as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's like most of the percent that people gonna be 2020 or
Well, I mean, it's case by case, but yes, to give you the short answer, yes,
Okay.
that's right.
okay. Yep.
And the other thing I wanted to talk about is just about your reading again. So that's where, because you're in that age bracket where people start to maybe require a reading prescription soon, or some people have it in that same age as yourself. Some people could be 43 or 44 or even 45. But in this group, you'll start to notice, I'll show you what it feels like, because the eye dots make your reading vision a bit blurry, the eye drops. So if I give you that, is that harder to read?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I can read is the top one.
Yeah.
But
So
still
it
blurry.
won't be as bad as this, but it might be that you could read the middle ones, but the
Yeah.
smaller ones might be a bit more difficult.
But if I wear contact lens, I can read this?
No.
No?
It'll be same, because contact lenses work like your glasses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I wouldn't say it wouldn't be this blurry, but maybe once you get towards 50, it'll look a bit more like this. But maybe if you get laser surgery, people might struggle a little bit with the smaller font size. Yeah, down the
Because
bottom.
this the only time I experience, like when I wear this, have to do like this
Yeah.
to be clear.
Yeah.
So that's the reading glasses that you're asking me to have.
No, so when you get laser surgery, the vision is like you're wearing your glasses all the time. But imagine not wearing physical glasses, but you're having the vision as if you're...
Ready for my laser surgery. So today is Thursday, 13th of July, around 10:22 a.m. in the morning. So I'm gonna go with my laser eye surgery, ALSA, advanced laser surface ablation. See you guys.
You can feel the light on your face. Have your glasses off?
Michael?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Medownick. Pleased to meet you.
Yes.
Okay, come forward, have the chin onto the chin rest and head forward.
Look down and straight. Look up. Good. Look over to me. Look down and straight. Good. Once we get started, you'll be in here for about 20 minutes. It's all very straightforward. Once the procedure gets underway, we will talk you through it step by step, so you know exactly what's happening at each stage of the procedure. Now, the laser part of the treatment is completely painless, no pain at all. Okay? Now, you wanted to take a photo of all this, yes?
Yeah, but they say it's not.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course you
because I
can.
try to video it because I have a YouTube channel, that's why.
Well, please do it.
Yeah, but they say.
You won't be able to hold it though, you need to
Yeah,
put it
just
somewhere.
Yeah.
You put it there
Yeah.
and you aim it at this TV screen,
Yeah.
because the TV screen will show the whole
Yeah,
operation.
that's what I'm
So do you want to
You want to set it up now
just set it
before you
up?
put it on the bed?
Yeah, thank you so much. Because the lady said I was not allowed.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Probably need to
Yeah, just
stand next to you or somewhere.
up here. Yeah, I think this will do. Yeah.
Now I'm going to get you to lie on the bed. Your glasses off. Put it in your bag.
Yeah, I'm a bit dizzy now.
Yeah, because the medication kicking in. You're going to be lying on your back, have your chin on your rest. Sit the light and I'll sit into the center. Come up towards me below first. 2 weeks. Oh, careful. Careful, you might not want to do. Get it underneath.
Later, I can take a picture of this one.
No, not the shape.
now, open your eye. More drops. is an instrument that keeps the eyelids open. It feels a bit uncomfortable and a bit tight, but it's only in the eye for 5 minutes. Try and keep both eyes open and try very hard not to squeeze, okay? Just a bit tight now. That's all. Only for 5 minutes. Okay, once we get started, you'll hear a buzzing noise. You've got to stay perfectly still, don't move your head or your eyes. Concentrate on the green light. Remember, there's no pain from the laser, and the total treatment time is about 45 seconds. So the next thing you'll hear will be a buzzing noise. And remember, stay perfectly still.
Reading, okay? So it is important for carers at home to do all of that for you. The reason for that is because your vision is going to be quite blurry, which is normal. So we don't want you to strain your vision to be able to see.
Yes.
Just relax for
Just relaxing.
4 days, 3 to 4 days.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah. So
understand.
up until we see you again on Monday at your first post-op check, we do want you to make sure you are resting and relaxing the eyes. There's no strict instructions of having to have them closed, but the Ativan medication that you're currently on at the moment and what you take home is going to relax the eye muscles. So it almost makes them feel quite heavy. So you will be more inclined to want to close them.
Okay.
It also does stop the eyes from going into a spasm as well. Okay, so that's what the Ativan does. But what we're going to do together is we're going to chat about all your medications and drops, but please do know that it is all written in this brochure for you.
Okay.
So we do ask for carers to have a read over this front and back when you do get home.
All right.
So all the information in here will apply from today up
Yes.
until Monday.
All right.
Okay, now for the medications and the drops, we have popped it into a flowchart format for carers. So it is quite easy to follow. So how this flowchart works...
No, you can't read.
No,
Don't
not for
read.
you, not for you. So then...
Sabi lang. He just said don't read.
It's okay, it's a normal thing, a lot of patients do.
Oh, it's like a habit.
It is a habit.
All right, okay.
So medication names are along the side.
Okay.
Each different day is listed up the top, as you can see. So you'll need to follow it down this way for each different day up until Monday.
Okay. That's a lot. This is list of all the
medications and the drops, which we're going to chat
there's
together.
all, mouth
Tablets and drops for the eyes as well.
Noted. Okay. Yeah.
Now, please do note as well that each day, the instructions do change slightly.
Okay.
So it is important that when you're following it, don't just do what you did yesterday. Make sure that you do look at the correct day that you're on and follow it down that way.
Okay.
So as you'll see, we've got some boxes here as well from tomorrow, so you can mark off when you've given something, so then you don't have to worry about remembering.
All right. Yeah.
Another thing to note with the drops and tablets, this is all only in your waking hours, which does also include if you are having a nap throughout the next few days, which you will be. We don't want you to be woken up if you're due for medications or drops. We would prefer that you sleep through, and then when you wake naturally, then you'll give everything and you'll start your timing again.
All right.
Okay, because if you're sleeping, that's the best thing for recovery. It also means that you are comfortable. Okay, which is what we want. So let's go through today's instructions to start with. Okay, so the first tablet we've got here is oxycodone, which is endone. Have you ever had endone for any other surgeries previously? Do you recall?
He had a knee surgery before. I
Okay,
don't think
that's okay. The reason I'm asking is because it is quite strong. One of the most common symptoms is to feel a little bit nauseous. Okay, so we do have an added note here for the endone and the Ativan to be taken an hour and a half before food. Okay, so we have found that food can make...
food.
An hour and a half before food, yeah.
So food can make that feeling a little bit worse. So if you were to have food straight away after taking the tablet, you may vomit. And therefore you vomited up the tablets and the food.
That's not
Okay,
good.
so not good. So if you can take
Empty
them,
stomach. Okay.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
just please remember you can have water, tea, hydrolyte, anything like that, but just avoid eating straight away.
Alright.
Okay? So that's the little trick about that one.
That's for today.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we've got at 3:30, you're going to take one oxycodone, which is in this box for you. Everything is also labelled with the instructions on it as well. Okay?
Okay.
So that's that one. You will also have another one of those just before you go to bed tonight as well. Okay? Then we go down to your Ativan, so that's what we've given you prior to surgery. At 3:30, we do want you to take the 1 milligram Ativan in this container. But then for tonight only, we do give you a 2.5 milligram Ativan. So a bit stronger for tonight to help you have a really good sleep tonight. So there is only one tablet in this envelope, okay?
And it's written in there anyway.
It is,
Oh, great.
yeah.
Okay,
I've
noted.
written the milligrams here for you as
Thank
well.
you so much, yes.
And then it says bedtime on the envelope.
I understand.
Now, the same rule applies with food for the Ativan. So we've got that little note underneath, okay? Now we go down to your drops. So there's 3 different drops to be used at different times. The first one is Ocuflox. Okay, so that's your antibiotic drop. 1 drop into each eye at 3:30 and then again before bed. And we do ask for carers to also do this for you. Okay, so you're okay with that?
Yes. So just normal eye drops. Just
So we've got a little...
I can't touch his, obviously, no
The
touching.
bottom of the lid, you can pull that down and he will tilt his head back. And you just pop the drop into the middle of the water line. So we've got a little description
there you go.
here.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know, you still need this or no need?
Yes, yep, we'll get to that one as well. We give you a fresh new bottle to use though. But just back to the drops, just please make sure that your hands are nice and clean as well. Okay?
Yep.
So 1 drop into each eye at 3:30 and then again before bed for the Ocuflox. Now we go down to the SYSTANE. So that's what you just had there. So we've got the fresh new bottle for you to use. Now this one here is going to hydrate the eye. That will also help keep those contact lenses in. Okay, so we have popped contact lenses in, purely acting like a band-aid. We will take them out for you on Monday. Okay, so this will hydrate the eye. We would like you to start this at 1:30 today. 1 drop into each eye every 2 hours up until you go to bed. Okay. The last drop we've got is Acula. So Acula is an anti-inflammatory. For today, we just want you to pop 1 drop into each eye at bedtime tonight. From tomorrow, we do change it to just in the morning.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that one. The last 2 tablets we've got now is Lyrica. So Lyrica is going to help you with the light sensitivity. So you're going to take 1 tablet before you go to bed, along with 1 vitamin C.
Oh.
So that one's going to promote natural
I
healing.
love that. Yeah, I just had some of those.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are good,
Yeah,
definitely. So from tomorrow, both of these, the Lyrica and vitamin C, become morning and night.
Okay.
Okay? Now,
So the time and schedule is all written.
it's all written here. Yeah. We just like to go through it with you so that you're familiar.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
That's
And
okay.
just with this one is the number of just for my tick
Just for you, so you
to
can
take.
tick
Yeah, I
it
can
off.
remember everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
right.
Very good. All right. No worries. Yeah.
Just to let you know, with the drops, we do need you to have 1 minute space in between each different drop. Okay, but it does not matter what order you put them in.
All right.
Okay, so just keep that in mind.
1 minute. Okay.
1 minute apart. With the tablets though,
Yes.
when they're due at the same time, you can take them all
I
together.
have a question because I know you want him to. Obviously, we don't want to interrupt his sleeping for his
Yes.
recovery. In case that it's time for his medication, that's the only time I need to wake
We
him up.
don't even want you to wake him in that
Oh,
case.
okay. If I
No.
it's an example for this one, like 4 times a day, drops.
4 times a day.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
just space it out over a period of 4
Okay,
hours.
maybe in the morning.
So when he first wakes up,
Yeah.
definitely, and
Okay.
then you may fall asleep, you may get a little bit drowsy.
Yeah.
If you miss the
yeah.
next one,
I cannot put four times a day. So how many drops? 1 drop?
so 1
or-
drop each eye.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, 1
Just
drop
only
each
1 drop.
eye.
Okay.
Yes,
Noted.
1 drop each eye.
Yeah.
So it does tell you that here as well. So 1 drop each eye.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noted. All right.
So it's approximately every 4 hours, but
Every
if you're
4.
sleeping and you go 5 hours, that's okay.
Okay, I'll just remember to
Yeah.
count. Okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
4 times a day throughout a period of
24 hours.
24 hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they have a proper way of dropping the?
Yep. So we just explained, so there's a diagram and some
where to
instructions.
put
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
And then here.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, that's all your routine medications and drops, but we do send you home with some additional eye drops, okay?
Okay.
We talk about them just above the flow chart here. They are anesthetic eye drops, okay? So
Okay.
that's these ones here. Now, you do need to pop these in the fridge when you get home, okay?
Okay.
Nothing else needs to go into the fridge except for these.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 occasions that you may need to use these drops. The first one is for severe pain. Okay? So if you experience what we call breakthrough pain, so you've taken all the routine medications and drops and you're still in quite a lot of pain, you must put 2 drops into each eye.
Okay.
Okay? They will sting for about 3 seconds when they first go in, then they will completely numb your eye for approximately 3 hours.
Okay.
So we've used them in theatre today for you as well.
Oh.
So they are the same.
Yes.
So that's one occasion. The second occasion could be if one of your contact lenses falls out at home. Now it is rare, but it can happen. So
Yes.
you must know what to do if it does. We do have step-by-step instructions on the back here for you to follow.
Yeah.
Most importantly, do not put that contact lens back in. So leave it out of the eye.
Once it's out. Yeah.
Once it's out, it's out. You will feel the difference. It will feel almost like sand is in your eye. So a very gritty feeling,
Yeah. Yeah.
not how it feels now.
When it's soft. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to get your anesthetic drops. You're going to pop 2 drops into the eye that it's fallen out from.
Yeah.
Then you can take an additional 1 milligram Ativan if you are in a lot of pain, okay? Because it can be quite uncomfortable. Then we would like you to patch up the eye with the patch and tape, okay? So that's the only time you'll use this.
SYSTANE and Ocuflux. Nasa iyo yung SYSTANE. Oh, ito na lang.
Right temple.
Diyan ka lang, huwag kang gagalaw. Ayoko ilapag dun eh, kasi madumi. Tanggalin mo yung sombrero mo. One minute. Pikit mo lang mata mo. Saan naman ang 1 minute?
SYSTANE.
Ganun.
Mia tea. A bit early, maybe an hour early. To avoid the traffic.